Hey everyone, and welcome back to another pick a card reading. Today's pick a card reading is going to be an interesting topic, and we're going to talk about how your angels communicate with you. So I believe every one of us is of equal standing and we are all equal. I am not more special than you just because I can channel messages. Your angels do communicate with you in various ways, but it's just about you being aware of those signs, being aware of how they exactly give you those messages. So there's so many different ways your angels can communicate with you. No stones or objects this time, because I really want you to trust in your intuition with this reading, because this is all about how your angels communicate with you, and one way is through your intuition. So I want you to really tap into your intuition. So I'm not going to be picking numbers for people, because I do believe the number that you're drawn to is the number for you. So you can pick more than one option if you like, because there are so many different ways your angels can communicate with you. So you may be drawn to one or two piles, that's fine. But yeah, so if you guys haven't checked out my Instagram, please do, at Niv's Journey. Like, comment on this video if you did enjoy this reading, and drop any requests down below if you want further topics on love, career, finance, anything like that. I do any kind of topic. So yeah, without further ado, we'll just hop right into option number one. So for option number one, people, let's see, how do your angels communicate with you? So the main message I got for this group is that your angels really communicate with you through signs and synchronicities. Because when I think about the number one, I think about you taking the initiative and you actually being the one to look for the signs. So you could possibly see it on a street, you could possibly see feathers drop on your hands, you can kind of see flashes of light and rainbows. That's a sign your angels are around you. But the main reason why your angels communicate with you through signs is because you guys are meant to be more visually aware of things. So option number one is a very visual group. I am sensing that. So your angels do like to visualize signs and even crystals, some colors coming at you in your visions. And this card says you can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. So with this card, I'm definitely feeling that you guys, when you're more aware of why things happen the way they did, that's a way of your angels communicating with you. It's kind of like you getting more in touch with your higher self. Your higher self is very aware of the meaning behind things. So if you do find yourself being in a constant loop and your higher self is probably telling you, hold on, this is happening for a reason, that's one way your angels communicate with you, is by you being more aware of your higher self. So that is just one kind of subtle way. It's like almost God and the angels are like working through you to make you realize yourself, if that kind of makes sense. So yeah, it says here unconditional love. So I do feel like, guys, you need to block off any distractions, because your angels have unconditional love for you. And just by remembering the angels have this love for you, it's like they communicate with you through love. So if you feel love inside you, like if you feel like a state of calm and like, oh, I feel peaceful because I know my angels love me, then you know your angels are communicating with you. It's giving you that feeling of love, which is really cool. I'm also getting that your angels communicate with you through visions, dreams, and even through movies. Like if you see clips of religious topics, or there's loads of movies about like the spiritual realm, angels, things like that, they do communicate with you with that as well. Also, for some of you guys, meditation is a good thing as well. But with the big happy changes, I'm definitely sensing that like when you guys feel happy and like lovable and joy, that's like your angels like sending you that vibration. It's reminding you that your life purpose is to be happy. So for you guys, it's actually really sweet. It's like you visualizing these things, your higher self is more aware, and it's just by you being really peaceful in yourself and you know the angels are around you. Because if you feel that state of love and calm, then you 100% know the angels are with you. And this card says transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force, steps are being given, dance with the universe. So this is really exciting. I feel like, guys, when you sleep, your angels communicate with you through dreams, or like your soul is like dancing with the angels while you're sleeping without you even realizing. So the angels want you to be aware that without you realizing, you are constantly in communication with the angels, which is really interesting. Also, Lord Shiva is also with you guys as well. So yeah, this is really interesting. I feel like you guys, you'll become more aware as time goes by about exactly how they communicate with you. And I do believe that God also works through you. So the more confidence you have, the more you raise your vibration, the more self-love you have for yourself, this loving energy, this actually attracts the angels towards you. And this is what makes you more aware that the angels are actually communicating through you. It's actually through your positive vibes, if that makes sense as well. But let's get one more card. Yeah, you guys definitely get signs from heaven through dreams, even dropping feathers as well, which is really interesting. This is just reminders from the angels that they're here for you. So pay close attention to those signs. I'm going to be pulling some messages about how exactly the angels communicate with you, and I will end it there. So this was a good reading. So let's see. This says, through your emotions. Okay, this is really interesting. Remember I said before, if you feel that state of calm, so through your emotions, your angels communicate with you. Also, I got clairsentience. Yeah, so some of you guys, like, you're empaths as well. Like, this is all about feeling the emotions, feeling the buzz. And I also got clairvoyance. Yeah, this links back to what I said. So it's literally about visualizing things and seeing it. So some of you guys can see things like visions. You also see signs as well. Depending on how psychic you guys are, some of you guys can actually see your angels. And yeah, claircognizance, you guys are pretty psychic, so you just know things naturally. Like, your higher self is very aware of the lessons behind things, so you're probably going to be very wise. Like, you could be like an old soul, and loads of people look up to you because they're like, wow, like, you're really wise and genuine, and you know things that other people don't know. So that's really good. I'm going to pull one more because I'm drawn to pull one more. Yeah, so I got number sequences, exactly. The first thing I thought of was like 111, 222, so you're definitely going to get number sequences as well for option number 1s. Anyways, that was really nice. Hope that resonated with you guys, and we're going to move on to option number 2. Moving on to option number 2. So let's see, how do your angels communicate with you? I'm getting a big sign that your angels actually communicate with you like through words. So you guys can literally hear your angels for most of you guys. Like, I'm sensing option number 2s. You're very connected with your angels, which is really cool. So yeah, it says here the miracle of prayer, and it says, Archangel Sandalphon, thank you for delivering my prayers to heaven. So guys, through your everyday life, through your thoughts and your prayers, Archangel Sandalphon actually delivers those prayers to heaven. So your angels actually get your messages. Like, if you're feeling hurt or worried or lonely, those thoughts get transmitted to like a prayer, even if you guys don't intend those prayers, and it gets actually delivered to heaven. And like, the Archangel Sandalphon was actually one of the angels that was a human, along with Archangel Metatron. So all the angels are actually around you for option number 2s, and they actually communicate like to each other about you, and they kind of like work on your life destiny. Like, they work behind the scenes to really help you. For those that are channeling through angels and you guys are doing like oracle cards or spiritual work, this is a really good sign, because it shows that the angels are actually working with you behind the scenes. But regardless, you have so many angels around you, and your prayers actually get delivered to heaven, and whatever you believe in, like God, the divine, the universe, higher presence, whatever, they actually respond and then communicate through the angels, which then communicate through you. But some of you guys, that you can get direct communications from, you know, the divine as well. But the main focus here is like the angels are really with you. And you also have an ancestor or spirit guides, and they communicate as well through you as well. So for some of you guys, like, who have spirit guides or like an ancestor, a loved one in heaven, that passed away, your angels can communicate to them, and then they communicate through you as well, through either through your dreams, or I'm getting you guys actually can hear them or see them as well. But this is a really good option, because I feel like you guys are really protected and guarded by your angels. And this card says, answered prayers, all your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. And I got the prayer card twice, which is really cool. So this gives me the impression that, like, believe it or not, your prayers are always being heard and answered. And I feel like some of you guys doubt it, and you're like, do the angels even listen to me? Like, do they know what I'm going through? Yes, they do. And they're actually working behind the scenes. So how they communicate with you is that sometimes they don't communicate to you at all, because they're working behind the scenes to help you, and you guys don't realize it. But then when you are patient, the prayer is going to be answered to you, either through a dream, either through a loved one in heaven that will tell you, either through like a vision, kind of like a spiritual awakening. There are so many different ways, but I'm going to tap into it in a second. But guys, I feel like what you need to do is accept heaven's help, because some of you guys, like, you have the ability to listen to your angels or your ancestors or your spirit guides, but you're not really listening because you doubt yourselves. And sometimes you are scared to hear the truth, but that's fine. All you have to do is just surrender and just let God give you the signs. Just pray and say, God, can you give me a sign? and then they'll respond to you. Like, you don't have to feel under pressure. Prayers come and go, so you can pray at any point in your life. It doesn't have to be right now, you know, just do it when you're ready. Like, if you force yourself, I feel like that's going to put more pressure onto you. So yeah, I feel like, guys, you have strong talents, like you have strong intuition. You guys are also very intelligent with the fox. I'm definitely picturing that you guys are very intelligent and you can like read between the lines really, really well. So the signs that are coming through you is like, it's actually within you. Like, you guys know deep down what the answers are. And it says here, sacred vision, choose to forgive in order to heal, see the light in all, remember that love has no boundaries. So yeah, you guys, I feel like some of you guys like need to heal from your past and forgive in order to kind of open your heart to new blessings from the angels. Because if you carry a lot of hatred or like you carry a lot of emotions on your chest, then it's hard for you to hear the angels. But trust that when you do pray, your prayers are 100% being heard and answered. So trust that the angels have this love for you and they do show that love in various ways. It's just about being aware of that. But I have this kind of bowl here with loads of different words on it to see how the angels communicate with you. So this one came out, it said clairaudience. Remember, guys, I said you can hear your angels? That's amazing. You guys can hear them, especially not just your angels, but you can hear it from a spirit guide or from an ancestor. Let's get another one. Okay, so it says colors and words. Yeah, so words, I'm definitely picturing like you can hear the words. Also colors, like you may be getting flashes of light, very similar to option number one, or you could be drawn to a particular color. Like I'm hearing, guys, if you have a favorite color right now, or you're like drawn to one color, for example, I'm drawn to green, that means something. I feel like it's your angel's way of communicating with you. For example, if you're drawn to green, which is what I've been drawn to for the past few months, it means that I need to heal my heart chakra, because green is all about healing. And Archangel Raphael is the color for that. So yeah, if you guys are drawn to like blues, it could be that you maybe need to open up your throat chakra, which is about speaking your truth. Like every single color has a symbol. So think about your favorite color and what that means, because they do have a symbol. Also, spiritual awakening, I did sense that as well. So, you know, even if you feel like your angels aren't helping you, they do respond and like they work behind the scenes. And then when you get a massive spiritual awakening, that's like boom, like the comeback, you know, from all your setbacks, then your angels then come up with a kind of like an idea in your head, and this sparks a spiritual awakening, and then you guys transform and become really, really connected with your angels. But let's get a few more, because I am kind of drawn to pull a few more. It says here astrology. Some of you guys who are really into astrology, I feel like this is another way your angels communicate with you, because astrology and spirituality are very, very linked, believe it or not. Because what happens beyond this world in the stars does really reflect on your energy. It does reflect on your personality. So your angels communicate with you through astrology as well. Like for example, right now we are going into Venus retrograde soon. So you know, that means that relationships might be delayed. It means that, you know, some things may need to slow down. A lot of people might be going through relationship problems, things like that. So your angels do communicate with you through like astrology facts and like how your personality affects your life today as well. And you can find out your destiny through astrology as well. I don't know if you guys know about the North Node, but if you research about your birth chart, you can find your North Node, and your North Node says what your life destiny is. My North Node is Leo, which means my life destiny is about speaking out to people. It's about being in the spotlight, which is kind of what I'm doing in a way. But it's kind of like learning how to be selfish, but also giving and balancing that out. But I'm meant to be kind of like shining my light and speaking my truth. So that's my destiny. But you can find that out through your birth chart, which is really awesome. And astrology and spirituality are very linked. Hence, a lot of tarot readers love astrology, you know, and vice versa. So they're kind of like sister topics, sister subjects. Also, the last one that came through is intuition and gut feelings. This is really, really important, intuition and gut feelings. When you get a gut feeling about someone and you don't know why you feel the way you do, that is a huge, huge sign that, you know, it's God kind of working through you, or the angels, whatever you believe in. And your intuition is really strong as well, because you guys can also read between the lines. And also talking, it says talking through people. So I feel like the angels also talk through people, and you get signs from them as well. For example, if your friend gives you you some really inspirational advice, or like you look at a tarot reader and they give you amazing advice, that's kind of like the angels talking through them to talk to you. So they do look at third parties and kind of like talk through them as well, which is really awesome. Anyways, that was such a nice option for option number 2. Let's get one more card. In the near future, your spirituality is going to be improving. I'm also getting, if you're going through a spiritual awakening right now, you're going to be transforming soon. It might be a long process because spiritual awakenings come and go, but a year from now, you guys are going to be like stepping into a really strong, powerful energy, which is awesome. Thank you, option number 2s, and we're going to move on to option number 3. Hi, option number 3. So for you guys, let's see, how do your angels communicate with you? So for option number 3, I'm getting this is a very creative group. So I feel like through artwork, writing, music, anything that you guys are passionate about, through this creative project, is kind of your angels communicating through you, because it's kind of linked in, you know, it's very linked to your soul. So it says here, take time to breathe. So I feel like, guys, when you're on vacation or when you're relaxed, you can really tune into the angels. And I feel like by connecting with nature, art, music, something that's very, very original and creative, you can literally hear your angels and they kind of speak through you. Like they give you some sort of feeling, like a gut feeling, or you get some sort of vision or sign through a music lyric or something. And I do feel like, guys, when you express your emotions through art and things like that, that's also kind of like your angels communicating through you, like how you're feeling. And this gives a very, very big indication about where you stand and what message you need to hear. So it says here, it's a time for a big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. So I feel like, guys, what's happening with you guys is really interesting. It's like you are expanding, you're growing. So every single day, like you're stepping into a new experience, like a new version of you, and you guys are growing and growing. And by learning through these experiences, that's your angels communicating with you, because they're trying to give you tests. Like they give you experiences for you guys to learn and grow, and they want you to learn yourself. So by learning, you're actually communicating, because it's kind of like a teacher giving like tests to a student, and you guys are the student, and then those tests are like the angel's way of like giving you those signs, if that makes sense. So just by living life and growing and learning and doing what you love, that is basically a very subtle way of your angels communicating with you. But yeah, it says here, unleash the world within. So I feel like, guys, you guys are very, very psychic and very intuitive, believe it or not. And I feel like also you can have a very strong moon placement, like a moon Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer. Those kind of moon signs could come for some of you guys, Virgo as well. Doesn't really matter about the moon sign, but your moon sign can be very strong, and this could sense a lot of energies. Like you can sense other people's emotions as well. Like some of you guys could be empaths, which is really amazing. And I feel like, guys, you can really deeply understand, you know, how someone's feeling. And I feel like you guys are very deep thinkers as well, which is really cool. And it says here, honor your feelings. Yeah, you guys really do connect with your emotions. And it says here, Archangel Haniel supports you as you honor your emotions. So you do have angels supporting you as you feel these emotions, and it kind of guides you what to do. For example, if you feel a certain way about something, it's probably a sign from heaven that you need to go after it, because emotions are like signals that the angels can give us that something needs to be changed or something's wrong, for example. And if you feel the emotions from other people, that makes you really psychic, because that means that you maybe need to connect with them, maybe you need to help them, or maybe you need to stay away from them. That's kind of like God or the angels working through you to warn you, and they give you those signals through emotions. You know, I do believe that emotions are the bridge to spirituality. That's why I think emotions are really important. That's why, like, I believe everyone should follow their heart in this lifetime, not their mind. Obviously your mind plays a very important role, but your heart is very connected to your soul, which is like connected to spirituality. So it's like that bridge. So I feel like, guys, the fact that you're honoring your feelings is really, really good. So don't ever lose that. And yeah, it says here, be the light. I feel like you guys can genuinely like sense other people's auras. Like you can maybe see colors around people's auras, or like sense it. Like for example, if someone gives you a bad vibe, like maybe you feel a little bit off. Like I'm sensing a lot of empath energy. So you literally could be an empath, or like see these colors. And that's kind of your angels giving you a sign that like, okay, so maybe this person has good intentions, or they don't have good intentions. So, and it says here, a positive shift is happening in flow of divine support. So yeah, In general, you guys are really lucky, and the divine does actually intervene in your life and they bring you some sort of miracle. So another way the angels communicate with you is by giving you a miracle. So if you realize that you got a job offer luckily, or maybe like you had a near-death experience but you feel like, you know, God saved you, or you had some sort of realization and awakening, this is God intervening, and that's kind of their way of communicating with you. They literally intervene into this world, which is actually really cool because miracles are amazing. And it says here, the miracle of nature. So yeah, it says like if you reconnect with nature and like fresh air, you can really hear your angels better as well. And through nature, I feel like you guys, like you're meant to be like free spirits. So because you have this free spirited nature, that's what brings you to your true self for option number 3. So allow your soul to grow, because 3 is all about creativity and growth. And this way you can really communicate with your angels really well. But let's pull some messages to see how the angels communicate with you specifically. So for you guys, I got, wow, see, remember I was right? It said emotions. Definitely they communicate through your emotions. Another way that they communicate with you is through visions and dreams as well. For some of you guys, like you can literally see visions and dreams. And they speak through you. Wow, the angels actually can speak through you. So when you give people advice and you feel like you're drawn to say something, then they can speak through you guys. And I'm actually drawn to pull one more card. I definitely felt this group was really psychic, which is really awesome. But let's see, because 3 is all about growing. So I feel like you guys are like developing those gifts. And it says here through other tarot readers. So you guys could be listening to other tarot readers, like for example, me, and that's your way of angels communicating with you. It's like through this message. And it says here, ideas coming into your head. So yeah, you guys do actually get like an idea coming into your mind. And if you get a random spark or something, that's like your angels interfering. And I feel like you guys signed a soul contract to allow the angels to intervene like that, because not everyone can do that. It's because some people have free will and they're not meant to, because the angels are not meant to interfere with their free will. But I feel like you guys, before you came onto this earth, like you signed a soul contract to allow the angels to give you that permission. But yeah, so that's really cool, guys. Thank you, option number 3s, and we're going to move on to option number 4. Hi, option number 4. So for you guys, let's see, how do your angels communicate with you? So for option number 4s, this is actually really sweet. I'm definitely feeling that you guys have a lot of spiritual support, and I feel like some of you guys don't realize it, but just by you having good intentions and just living your life and being busy, your angels are always working behind the scenes and trying to give you feelings and visions as well. So if you guys are encouraged to pray, continue doing that. But I feel like you guys are very claircognizant, like you know things deep down because your soul has experienced many past lives for some of you guys. For actually many of you guys, and you guys are more spiritually aware than other people, so you can see right through people and you can tell when people are lying or not lying. And this kind of experience, this kind of knowledge from your past lives is kind of like a way your angels communicate with you, because it's through your experiences and it's just the maturity of your soul, really. And it says here, let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show the biggest side of you to the world. So yeah, I do feel like, guys, when you do speak out, I feel like you speak out with true integrity, with true wisdom. Like you're not here to bullshit or kind of like lie to people. I feel like you guys are very genuine and down to earth. You could be an earth sign or have it in your chart somewhere. But I feel like you guys, because you're so genuine and you like speak up when necessary, like this genuine side is like your soul expressing itself, and your soul is very, very psychic in the sense that it's very claircognizant. It knows things without even trying. So deep down, I feel like you know what's up and you don't even need to try so hard. Like just by living your life, being busy, trust that the angels are behind the scenes and they're supporting you. But yeah, I do feel like, guys, even through writing or drawing, even through art, you can get signs as well from your angels. Also feathers, like you'll be getting feathers. In general, guys, if you improve your positivity and count your blessings, I feel like your angels actually do encourage you to be more positive. So maybe write 3 things that you're grateful for or something along those lines. So let's get some messages to see how the angels communicate with you. So I got your intuition and gut feelings. Yeah, so your intuition and gut feelings is actually very, very accurate, guys. So trust in that because your soul is very, very wise. And let's get one more. It says signs around you. Yeah, look at the signs around you. Numbers, words, letters, colors. these signs around you are the angels communicating with you. And as soon as I looked up, I saw 222. So that's really amazing. You guys do get synchronicities from your angels as well. But yeah, I feel like, guys, the more devoted and committed you are to your work, the better. Because you guys are meant to be busy, busy, busy. Like, don't spend too much time trying to communicate with the angels, but instead trust that the angels are working behind the scenes and showing you signs around you. And you guys are wise enough to know what's right and what isn't. So it says obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. So yeah, guys, I feel like if you're going through a hard time, you have to remove this obstacle before you allow the blessing. And the best way to do that is count your blessings. It's by actually writing things that you're grateful for instead of what things you lost in your life. Think about what stayed in your life. Think about the positives. By shifting your mind with positive thinking, I feel like you guys are going to get more spiritual support, because the angels can't really communicate through people who have negative vibrations. You need to raise your vibration and be more positive. Read the book Good Vibes, Good Life by Vex King. That's a really good self-love book that will help raise your vibration. Also, 111 Ways to Raise Your Vibration by Carl Gray. That's also a good book as well. I haven't started reading that, but I'm planning to read that. So yeah, these books are really good for improving a positive mindset. So that's going to help you connect with the angels. But yeah, guys, also for those that are spiritual, Sage is really good for blocking out negative energy as well, if you do want to do that. But yeah, I feel like, guys, meditation is also going to help you connect. So for those that are meditating, that's good, because your angels actually send you love and light through meditation. If not, I feel like you guys need to practice meditation, because this is going to help you block off any negative energy. But yeah, guys, I feel like just enjoy life right now. You guys are just meant to have fun. And the more you go out and have fun and just enjoy life, the more your angels will drop you signs around you. Like, for example, if you're always indoors, you're probably never going to see a sign. But if you're outdoors exploring life, doing your work, you're probably going to see loads of numbers, loads of messages and synchronicities as you are out and about living your life just on the daily, you know. Even at home, just doing whatever it is you need to do, you know. So the angels are encouraging you just to carry on being yourself and being very hardworking. And it says up to you. It says it's up to you how you decide to communicate with your angels, because the angels don't want to interfere with your free will. Like, they don't want to intervene. So with option number 3, it was like the angels do intervene. But with option number 4, your angels don't really intervene unless if you ask them to. So you need to ask them, can you drop me a sign? And they'll drop you a sign. But they do drop you signs anyway. But like, if you want more than that, if you want a more detailed, accurate sign, if you want your angels to speak through you or something, you have the permission to ask. But the angels are not going to do it unless if you want them to. And it says here, listen to your intuition. Yeah, your intuition is very, very accurate. Option number 4 is you do have very strong intuition. Like, you don't need to try, like, you just know things, because based on how wise you are deep down, how genuine you are, like, you have good intentions, which is awesome. And if you want to improve your meditation, look at third eye chakra meditation on YouTube. There are so many clips, and this can help you open up your third eye. But yeah, guys, your intuition is really accurate, so trust in that. You have really strong instincts as well. Anyways, thank you, option number 4. Hope that resonated, and we're going to move on to option number 5. Hi, option number 5. So for you guys, let's see, how do your angels communicate with you? So for option number 5, this is really interesting. I feel like there are so many ways your angels can communicate with you, but it's up to you which one you choose to focus on. For some of you guys, you're going through a major spiritual transformation right now. And it says, thank you, Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform my past challenges. So I feel like the angels are actually helping you move past whatever drama or conflict you guys were in, and just helping you see the positives in this. So you need to first heal before you can really open up to the angels. So this is a process you're going through. Also, some of you guys are transforming and becoming more like your true self as well. But the best way your angels communicate with you is by letting yourself feel all your emotions, because your feelings are very important when it comes to spirituality. It's actually very similar to option number 3. Your feelings are valid. So your feelings link to how you intuitively feel about things. If you don't have a good feeling and it's making you really sad, it's probably a sign it's not the right thing for you. So your feelings are very valid, and your angels want you to connect more with your emotions. Also, to heal from whatever's bringing you down from the past, your emotions are going to help you, and you need to release those emotions so that you can open up to spirituality a little bit more. But you guys are doing a great job so far, and I do see a lot of blessings coming for you. But yeah, your angels, it says here, share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So your angels like to communicate with you through ideas and dreams as well. Like, they kind of like to give you some sort of idea, and then this will give you an inspiration to keep going. So maybe like you can hear a positive quote on Instagram or whatever. And this positive quote really inspires you to like move forward with your goals. So there's some sort of wave of inspiration that the angels give to you through somebody else, and this inspires you to keep going. Also, it says here, do what you feel is right, an important lesson is unfolding. So yeah, guys, you guys maybe have to go through a big pause right now before you can really communicate with your angels, because you need to let yourself feel all your emotions. But I do feel like, guys, when you feel something is wrong, that means it's probably wrong. Because this one says, do what you feel is right. So you need to make sure you do trust in your feelings and your abilities, because that's kind of a big sign from heaven that, you know, this is the step you need to take. It's dependent on how you feel about something. And yes, the angels do actually intervene in your life as well. It says divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Yeah, your angels are actually divinely guiding you to get rid of all the negative emotions and tune into positive emotions, so that you can really communicate with your angels on a greater level. So they are intervening, and they're kind of like giving you some sort of inspiration for you guys to really transform and feel all these emotions and move past your past challenges, which is really good. So trust that miracles are natural, they're here, and God is like working through you. So yeah, you guys, like, take your time to recover and heal and allow this transformation to occur naturally. But I do feel like, guys, once you do transform, you're actually going to be inspiring others to learn from what you've learned. So this is really good. Like, it's a chain reaction. And you guys would make really awesome teachers just by learning from your spiritual experiences. So this is one of the ways your angels communicate with you. They like drop you tests, and then they allow you to teach others. So you are like that bridge between the physical world and the spiritual world, because you are the teacher. You are the one that's going to be teaching others how to communicate and how to go through these experiences for some of you guys. But either way, whatever experience you're going through, even if it's just, you know, like a family issue or something that's not related to spirituality, then this could also help you teach others as well. Either way, your angels want you to see it from a higher perspective. So your angels do definitely intervene in your life, and they do drop you signs from heaven. And yeah, you guys are meant to transform and really share your talent. Like, there's some talent the angels want you to express to the world, and you guys will be great at it. So yeah, I feel like, guys, you have open communication with your angels, so you can get this weight off your chest and speak up and tell the angels how you're feeling, and they will actually hear you out. Like, some of you guys, like, you can hear them respond to you, or you can hear it through a positive quote or a book or some sort of message, you know, or through meditation. So yeah, I feel like, guys, a truth is going to be really revealed to you soon, and you need to be more understanding of this, because you're going to get some sort of deep insight coming from heaven and from the astral realm. So this is really cool. The divine is actually interfering from the spiritual world and coming into your life. It's actually like a miracle interfering. So this is actually one of the best ways the angels like to communicate with you. But let's get some accurate messages about how they exactly like to communicate with you. So I got here, reading about spirituality and your life purpose. I feel like some of you guys, like, you're stepping into your true self. So read more about spirituality and your life purpose, and your angels can help you, like, unleash this talent that you have or discover something about yourselves. So just by you being interested in spirituality, this is a big sign that your angels are trying to get you more in touch with the spiritual realm, because you, by studying about spirituality, is like your angels like trying to get you to communicate through that realm, you know. So that's one way. Let's pull another one. So this one said through songs. Yeah, so you definitely do get signs through songs as well. So any song that you're really drawn to right now and it's making you feel emotional, then this is a sign that your angels are trying to give you a message through that song. Also through writing as well. Writing and speaking, because I got open communication cards. So I feel like, guys, by writing, by speaking out to people, like your angels can communicate through you as well. Also here says through animals and children as well. So some of you guys could get like really good advice from like a younger child about what to do, or like children are really drawn to you, and also animals. Like some of you guys can feel animals' emotions, or like by animals being drawn to you, it's like a sign maybe that animal is your spirit animal, or maybe that's a sign that, you know, it's triggering some sort of feeling inside you that you need to, you know, dig deeper in. You know, animals do give off that good energy to some people as well. So that's really cool. Anyways, thank you, option number 5. Hope that resonated. I'm going to draw one more card. It says manifesting miracles. Yeah, you guys can also manifest miracles into your life, and your angels bring you those miracles. It's just that whether you want it or not. So if you do want it, start manifesting. You guys are really good manifestors. So yeah, if you guys are drawn to option number 3, check that out as well, because I feel like this is very linked with that. But anyways, thank you guys, and we're going to move on to option number 6. Hi, option number 6, people. So for you guys, let's see, how do your angels communicate with you? So for option number 6s, this is going to be a really good option, because I do feel like your angels do love to communicate with you. But I feel like, guys, you're really guided to really shine your light right now. And just by you being your true self, that's your angels communicating with you, because your true self is very, very connected with the angelic realm, or like with you know, the spiritual realm. So like you could be a starseed or an indigo crystal child. You could be an old soul. And this is really good. Like, you need to be yourself in order for you guys to really communicate, because if you put on this mask or like try to act tough or not let your walls down, then you're not really being your true self, and that's blocking your communication with the angels. So it says here, thank you, Uriel, for helping me to share my light with the world. So I feel like, guys, the more you help others, because 6 is a very giving number in my opinion, the more that you help others, I feel like you're actually going to be getting more signs through the angels, because some of you guys, like, your angels could be speaking through you to help the public or to give advice to people. So the more you kind of share your light and be your true self, you are inspiring others to be their true selves as well. So you're kind of starting a chain reaction, which is really cool. So carry on shining your light and being yourself. And it says here, forgiveness heals, time to release repressed anger, and it's blocking you from your health and happiness. So yeah, guys, I do feel like what you need to do is set an example for others, because you guys are born to be leaders. Like, you're meant to be shining your light so you can help others. The more you forgive your past and heal and release these emotions that are blocking you from being your true self, the better. And you're going to be inspiring others to do the same. So I feel like, guys, your angels test you by giving you situations that make you angry or make you overwhelmed as a sign that you maybe need to move away from that thing. But they also want you to practice forgiveness and practice being the light to help others as well. Also, guys, like, when I'm thinking about fires, like, you could have a fire placement in your chart that's really dominant, or you could be a fire sign. And I'm also seeing, like, with the pink as well, that you guys are very loving as well. And with the rainbows, I'm definitely feeling that you guys can literally sense other people's emotions, and you guys are very good at just being good with people and inspiring people as well. Like, a lot of people look up to you. Option number 6 is, believe it or not. So you guys are very inspirational. And you also can get communication through a spirit animal as well. So if you do have a particular animal that you really love since you were young, or like you have a pet around you, they could be your spirit animal. Or maybe look at your Chinese zodiac, maybe that could be your spirit animal. Any animal that you feel like you're drawn to, this is your angel's way of communicating with you. So maybe the spirit animal can help you tap into that spiritual realm as well. But I feel like, guys, you're guided to really speak your truth and be brave right now. So we've got Archangel Uriel. We also got Archangel Gabriel kind of inspiring you to be yourself. Don't care what other people think. Like, Archangel Gabriel is a very sassy angel in my opinion. You can refer to Gabriel as a she or a he. It doesn't really matter, because angels don't have genders. But I feel like with the angels, they really want you just to say, screw it, I don't care what other people think of me, I'm going to be myself. And you being yourself, you're actually being more like the angels. Some of you guys, like, you're actually earth angels, and you're meant to be just like the angels, giving love to people. And you being like the angels is you actually communicating with them, because you're one of them, you know. It's like it's almost a part of you, you know. I'm also getting, guys, when you travel abroad, that can also help you improve your spirituality, because your mind is at rest and you're not overthinking so much. So for option number 6 is, don't overthink and don't kind of like dwell so much on your negative emotions. Try and release that and be more calm, and you guys can really connect. And it says here, move your body. Thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and energy. So I feel like, guys, there is something about your body, like your gestures, the way that you kind of express yourself to people, that they find that really inspiring. And it's kind of like the vibrations you feel from the astral realm. It's from the spiritual realm that are coming to you. So you actually do get signals through your body. Like, for example, if you're feeling really ill or like sick, that's probably a sign your angels want you to slow down. If you're getting a really, really excited feeling, like a good gut feeling about someone, that's your angels communicating with you through your body as well, which is really cool. And it says here, peace and harmony. Thank you, Regal, for surrounding my light in a harmonious light. So This is giving me the indication that you guys are just like the angels. I'm getting that feeling that you guys are literally like earth angels. And because of that, like you can just be like them just by acting like an angel in this world, by sharing love to people, by showing people what love is, not hate or anything, by helping people. The angels help you to help others. So this is really good. Like you are one of them, which is awesome. And it says here, let go of the need to be right and let go of this need to like always try to communicate with your angels, because I feel like the more you just do and less of think, the better. So instead of overthinking, just try and communicate naturally. Try and help people in the best way possible without overthinking things. And this way your angels are going to be communicating with you more smoothly. The reason is because our thoughts block us from our intuition. Our thoughts are kind of like our barriers. And this is not you being your true self, because your true self doesn't like those barriers. Your true self wants peace and harmony and love and light. So really tune into those energies. I know it's hard every single day, but try and do it. Whenever you're feeling low, try and go back to that state of feeling really calm and harmonious, which is good. And I feel like, guys, remember I said travel really helps you as well. So yeah, your life purpose does involve traveling. So you by traveling to new locations and, you know, moving to different places, that can also help you as well. Maybe you guys also get a memory. Like for example, if you go to a country and you feel some sort of feeling, maybe in a past life you were in that country. So maybe that's a sign as well. So that's for some of you guys. And it says here, focused intention, think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. So I feel like, guys, you guys are very focused on your life mission right now, because your solar plexus chakra is expanding, I'm getting as well, and your throat chakra. So you guys are becoming more in tune with yourself. Your chakras are balancing. And I feel like, guys, what you need to expect right now is God to give you some sort of sign, because I'm getting like you're going to get some sort of amazing sign from heaven about you achieving your goal in this lifetime. And this is what your soul is meant to do. So I feel like some of you guys are going to realize your life purpose, which is really good. If not, then I feel like you guys know your life purpose right now, but you are going to be one step closer to achieving that goal. So you guys are very, very close to achieving a particular goal that you have in mind regarding your life purpose. So yeah, you guys, like by making more healthy choices, that's your angels encouraging. Like for example, if you eat a food and you don't like, for example, unhealthy food, maybe that's a sign your angels are like pushing you away from those low vibrational foods and making you eat more healthy foods, for example. So if you do feel like you maybe changed your lifestyle habit a little bit, or your sleeping habit or something like that, it's probably your angels just adjusting you to like their realm, because your vibration's increasing. You're getting more in tune with the frequency of the angels. So that's why like you feel like you're getting messages through your body, but that's completely normal, guys. So yeah, just trust in that and trust your vibes. Your intuition never lies to you. What you need to block off is these fears and illusions and these negative overthinking patterns, because that's not going to help you get more in touch with your spiritual side. But let's get some messages exactly about how the angels communicate with you. So I got here books. So yeah, your angels like to communicate through books. Either maybe you guys are expressing yourself and writing a book, or I feel like reading a book can maybe inspire you. So maybe if you're reading like a self-love book, or you're reading a podcast, listening to a podcast, reading something online, that will help you. Also by watching clips and movies. Like for example, if a movie has a deep meaning behind things, or any movie really, because I watched Legally Blonde the other day, and even though it's like a chick flick movie, it actually made me realize a lot about myself, because my angels were trying to tell me that, you know, maybe some people think I'm dumb, or like you know, when they assume blondes are like the dumb blondes. But you know, if you work hard towards your goals, then people are going to be surprised and they're going to think, wow, this person's really progressed. Don't know if you guys watched that movie, but it's a good movie. So yeah, so that kind of gave me a message intuitively. So maybe like looking at movies, clips, books, even through entertainment, it has a message behind it. Like every single story has some sort of message behind it, and that can help you as well. Also, we got synchronicities. So you could be getting numbers, or you could be getting synchronicities. For example, like if you're talking about something and then the next day, like it happens, then that's a synchronicity. Like that's your angels kind of like reminding you of their presence. And I'm going to pull two more, because I'm going to pull two more. It says you can hear them. Yeah, some of you guys, that you can hear them because you are one of them. And also through oracle and tarot cards, some of you guys are good at using oracle and tarot cards to read for yourself and read for others by shining your light. And some of you guys, like, you are looking at tarot cards like you are right now, and that's how you're getting messages through your angels as well. Also, some of you guys can make your own tarot cards as well, and that's what you are expressing yourself towards. Also, by meeting soulmates, you are triggering a memory. So this is a really good one, because by meeting soulmates, I feel like I'm going to include that for option number 7 as well. you trigger a memory because you've known them in a past life. So if you have a soulmate around you guys and you feel like it's triggering some sort of memory, or you feel like you're drawn to them, speak your truth. You're guided to shine your light and speak up to them, because that's kind of your soul's purpose, to speak up to that person. So by meeting soulmates, you're actually going to be understanding more about yourself, and this is actually your life destiny. So I feel like you're getting more in touch with your intentions, what you're meant to be doing in this lifetime. So you're encouraged to communicate clearly with them. Anyways, thank you, option number 6. That was a really interesting one, and we're going to move on to option number 7. Hi, option number 7. So for you guys, let's see, how do your angels communicate with you? For you guys, it's very natural, because number 7 is a spiritual number. So I feel like, guys, you are 100% protected from your angels. You don't need to worry about anything. Your angels always got your back. And as soon as I said that, it said you are protected from Archangel Michael. So it says, thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. You guys have a protective aura, and I feel like the angels are always protecting you, so there's no need to worry about anything. For those that went through sleep paralysis, or you've experienced some nightmares, don't worry about that. Archangel Michael will be wiping away those memories, those experiences, so that it won't happen again. So always call upon God or Archangel Michael to protect you. You guys are heavily protected. The spiritual protection card came in twice. So it says here, you're being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. So if you do feel like a lot of people left your life, option number 7s, or you feel like a lot of people are intimidated by you, like you're sensing a lot of jealousy, it's the sign that your angels are protecting you from those people. So maybe you had to stray away from toxic energy. Maybe you were the one that was reminded to move away from people that drain you. This was your angels actually protecting you. So thank the angels for these people leaving your life, if they left your life, because that was their way of protecting you. That's the way of communicating with you. They actually protect you energetically, believe it or not, through these energies. And they draw you closer to energies that are good for you, which is good. And I just saw 1, 2, 3 on my timer. So you guys are actually very, very spiritually protected and guided right now. But for those around toxic people, this is a sign that you maybe need to stay away from them, because this is probably a way of the angels communicating through me to you to tell you that. But yeah, guys, with the new beginnings, I feel like you guys are stepping into a very powerful energy, and you guys are opening up a new doorway for your life mission. I feel like you guys are meant to be following a very strong spiritual path. So you may be like connecting with other spiritual readers, or you may be just asking help through readings and things like that to help you to figure out what this new blessing is. So I'm drawn for you guys to watch my big blessing video, like what is your big blessing, if you haven't watched that already, because this is one big blessing that's coming for you. And for you guys to find what that is, it's good to look at a reading, or you can ask someone about that as well, or ask the angels to give you a sign. But I feel like, yes, wow. This is good. This blessing, I feel like it's something that is very divinely guided to come into your life. So I feel like, guys, your angels also really support you, because you guys are such nice, kind, gentle souls. So your angels actually respond with yeses a lot to your prayers and things like that, because they know that you deserve good, so they give you good. And yeah, you guys are like the wise ones. Yeah, I did sense option number 7 was the good one. You guys are like the wise ones. Like, you grow within your current situation. That means that you grow through your experiences, and the angels protect you as you grow through them. So don't be afraid to try new things, guys. Obviously, like, don't jump into new things without thinking. Obviously, take your time with things, but just trust that the angels always protect you. So it is safe for you to love. It is safe for you to go into this new beginning. If you guys are afraid of going to a new relationship or opening up to someone, don't be afraid. The angels got your back. We've got a big yes for this connection. If you guys are afraid of quitting your job or moving into a new territory, don't be afraid to do that either. But always get guidance from people, because also your angels communicate through other tarot readers and through other people to help you as well, like through friends. So they actually give them advice and give them ideas in their head to give you ideas. So that's another way your angels communicate with you. It's like through third parties. But the angels want to actually remind you, like, bless your soul, because you guys are really, really good energetically. Like, you have a lot of beautiful energy within you. And I just saw 333. Oh my God, so many synchronicities for you guys. So your angels could be communicating with you with a lot of numbers as well. So yeah, I feel like you guys, because you reach out and give good energy to others, you're going to get that back. So yeah, guys, make sure that you do kind of cut away from people that no longer serve you. I mean, like, it is good to be forgiving, but it's also good to be protective of your own energy and say no. Like, I I need to protect my own energy, you know? And it says here, remain positive. So I feel like, guys, your angels, they actually try and like make you more positive by giving you so many good signs or giving you positivity through pick a card readings, through your friends, getting compliments to raise your vibrations so that you're more positive. And this is the best way for you guys to jump into new territory, because if you're negative, you're not going to be prepared to move into this new territory, this new beginning. But your angels want to prep you to be more positive so that you do jump into this new beginning. But yeah, your angels love to communicate through you through kind of like words and symbols as well. Also, it says here growth. Like number 7 is all about growth. So it says here, enjoy growth and reap rewards. So I feel like, guys, just enjoy the journey. Don't be afraid about the outcome. You guys are protected either way. I feel like there's something you guys are really, really worried about, jumping into this new territory, this new beginning. Don't be afraid, because you guys are protected and you're growing. So you're meant to actually learn through this experience. Just like walk this path, like literally like this angel walking this path and not fearing anything, and just trust that the angels are like heavily protecting you. So they actually want you to be the leader. For option number 7s, it's like they want you to be the one that's walking this path, and the angels are like walking beside you. So make sure you have this courage and this strong faith. Angels communicate with you when you have strong faith and strong positivity. So if you don't have that faith and don't have that positivity, it's going to be very difficult for the angels to for you to even feel your angels. But just trust that even if you lack the faith and positivity, the angels are still with you. But faith is one of the most important things, and I feel like you guys do have that faith. It's just about sticking to it. So it says here, take note of intuitive messages. Wow, you guys also get intuitive messages through ideas in your head. Like you get some sort of life lesson. I'm also getting like, when you learn an experience in your life, you've learned something, like a valuable lesson, and you need to write it down, because the lessons that you learn, you can teach others. Also, you guys could hear messages through your angels as well. So take note of what you think, guys, your thoughts, your emotions, because they could hold very, very important intuitive messages. You could also have a very strong moon placement as well. And it says here, unlock the magic within. Some of you guys are really strong psychics, and you can like do spells and like protect your energy as well alongside of your angels protecting you. So continue being yourself. If you guys are into that stuff, then this is good. This is kind of your angels giving you this idea to really protect your energy. And it says, be open to healing information. Yes, some of you guys, like, you're not positive enough to accept the information coming to you, but your angels give you so many signs through your ideas, like what you learn through life and what ideas come into your head. So really trust in those ideas. And it says here, love and accept yourself. Thank you, angels, for loving me, guiding me to self-acceptance. So your angels do guide you naturally without you realizing, because the angels are kind of like working through you. They're kind of like nudging you forward to walk this path. You just need to carry on going and not fear anything. So yeah, this is really good. So you guys are meant to follow your heart in this lifetime. So you need to love yourself enough to walk this path. So your angels communicate with you through self-love as well. Archangel Michael's coming very strong for this reading. So you guys are heavily, heavily protected by the angels. So it says here, expect miracles. Remember that love is real. Miracles occur naturally for you guys. So miracles are another way your angels communicate with you. And just trust that spirit has your back. So you guys are very protected. There's nothing to fear in this lifetime. And it says here, shine your light. Very similar to option number 6. You guys are meant to be expressing yourself, teaching others. You guys are very wise, and you can like take note of these messages that are coming to you. And your guidance comes from within, guys, because all the information stored is actually coming from within you. It's coming from within your soul. Like, you know most of the things. Sometimes you just need to reteach yourself by going through these experiences, through relationships, through family, karma, things like that to help you. But yeah, you guys like, you guys know when people are lying as well. Like, you know when things are off balance energetically. Like, you guys can sense energies really well. But let's pull some things about how you guys can get messages. It says meeting soulmates, triggering a memory. This was for option number 6 as well. So I feel like, guys, when you meet new people into your life, this triggers a memory inside of you, like triggers something, and it's like a life lesson you guys are learning. So pay attention to the people that you meet, because every person you meet in your life has something very important to teach you, and you just have to grow through it. Like, don't be afraid of going into new territory. And it says here, your passion, drive, inspires you to be your true self. So I feel like, guys, you know within what you truly want in this lifetime, and the angels saying yes. So whatever you're passionate about is actually your soul speaking through you, and that's the angels talking through you. That's God. It's coming from within your soul, which is really interesting. Also, through positive quotes, your angels give you signs. So it says here, remain positive, like looking at positive quotes, and through art. So I feel like, guys, if you're into drawing or music or things like that, listening to songs as well. And the last one I have is through your memories and imagination. So if you're constantly thinking about someone, it's probably a sign they're thinking about you too. If you guys are imagining you moving abroad or something, that's probably a vision. That's probably something that your soul wants you to do. It's probably that what you need to grow through. So this is really interesting, guys. Everything's coming from your feelings within. Like, you don't need to look for external factors. All the answers lie within you. But you can also look at numbers and stuff as well. But this is a really powerful one. Thank you, option number 7s. And you guys are meant to be really, really creative in this lifetime. So continue being yourself. Thank you, option number 7s. And I hope you guys like that reading.